Samay and the Tiny Thread. Samay lived in a bustling apartment in the heart of a big, noisy city. He was a cheerful boy who loved playing games, but he had one very bad habit. Whenever there was work to be done, Samay would always say, "I'll do it later." His room was always a mess because later never seemed to come. One Tuesday afternoon, Samay's mother, Ananya, noticed something. She pointed to a tiny loose thread on the bottom of his blue school bag. "Samay, you should fix that stitch right now," she said kindly. "If you don't, the weight of your books will make the hole much bigger." Samay looked at the tiny string and shrugged his shoulders. "It's just one little thread, Ma," he complained. He tossed the bag into the corner and picked up his favorite comic book. "I'm right in the middle of a story. I'll fix the bag tomorrow morning before school." The next morning was a total rush. Samay had overslept and was running late for the school bus. He scrambled to stuff his heavy math textbook, his science journal, and his metal lunchbox into his bag. As he pulled the zipper shut, he heard a very faint "ah-ah" rip. As he reached for the door handle, his father, Vikram, held out a bright yellow umbrella. "The sky looks very gray today, Samay. You should take this just in case," Vikram warned. Samay didn't want to stop. "No time, Papa. I'll be fine," he shouted, waving his hand as he ran out. Samay sprinted down the busy city sidewalk toward the bus stop. With every fast step he took, the heavy books inside his bag bounced up and down. The tiny hole pulled and stretched. Pop, pop, pop. The stitches began to snap one by one, but Samay was running too fast to notice. Suddenly, Samay felt his bag feel much lighter. Crack! The bottom of the backpack gave way completely. His math book, his pencil case, and his prized drawing pad tumbled out of the bag and crashed onto the dusty pavement, sliding in different directions. At that exact moment, the clouds above the city burst open. A sudden summer downpour began, and big, fat raindrops splashed onto the ground. Samay gasped in horror as he saw the pages of his math homework starting to soak up the muddy water from a nearby puddle. Luckily, his older sister Kashana was walking just a few steps behind him. She hurried over and held her wide purple umbrella over Samay and his things. "Quick, put your books in my bag," she urged. "If only you had fixed that small tear yesterday, none of this would have happened." That evening, Samay didn't play any games. He spent the whole time carefully ironing his wrinkled papers and using a needle and thread to sew a strong, new seam on his bag. He realized that 5 minutes of work yesterday would have saved him hours of trouble today.